Yes, after almost 4 years of uploading Doom content on YouTube, I'm excited to announce the very first public viewer submission on my channel. It works as follows. Go to submissions.vtaan.com and you'll be greeted by the following web app, which is created by the very talented Victoria. She initially made this for the Xenos viewer submission rounds, and she wasn't only kind enough to let me use it, but even make some changes on my request. A huge shout out to her for making this possible, and a special thanks to the Xeno for suggesting I ask her about using it. If your suggested WOD is publicly available, you can enter the link to it right here. This is most likely going to be something on itgames, it can be a Google Drive link, whatever. However, maybe you made the map yourself, you haven't published it, then you can also upload it yourself. It does need to be one of the following extensions, either .wads, .zip or .pk3. If you do upload a zip file, it will check only for either a WOD file within it or a TXT file. In this example, I'm going to use the link to 6 Minute Showdown, which is a map I made myself 3 years ago. So name of the WOD, 6 Minute Showdown. Which level should I play? Map 1. Then the source port, in my case, that is DSDA Doom 0.29.4, could be GZ Doom, UZ Doom, WOOF, Eternity Engine, whatever. Then the map compatibility, which can be a bit more tricky if you're not familiar with it. Usually you can find this in the text file that is included with the download of a WOD. If you don't know, however, and the map is publicly available, then I will most likely be able to figure it out myself. But if you made the map yourself, then I do really need to know this. Let's say MEF21, then what name? You can leave it empty if you don't want me to know your name, but in this case I'm gonna enter Vitaan. Then if you made the map yourself, first of all, you're epic. I want to know, and if you did, it will also ask, am I allowed to provide this to the viewers? If no, perfectly fine, maybe it's still work in progress, you're still busy working on it and you don't want to show it yet. Well, you want to show it, but you don't want people to play it yet. But if I am, then you can put that here as well. And then tell me something about the map itself. Could be anything. Backstory, inspiration. It does need to be a bit short because I'm most likely going to mention it or read it out loud at the start of the video. If it is too long, I'll probably just do some snippets on the most important parts. So in this case, wow, this is the first map I made in 2023. Haha, lol. Then I added this one. Are you looking for anything from me in particular? The reason why I added this, I'm always going to do commentary, right? And just enjoy myself. But maybe you're a new mapper. Maybe you want specific feedback for your fights. Like, does it play well? How do I feel about the visuals? And then maybe if it's a practice map that you are stuck on, maybe you're looking for certain strategies because you're stuck on a fight and you want to know how I deal with it. And you want a bit more in-depth commentary. Could be anything. And if you leave it empty, that's fine, I will just have a good time. Then, well, I do need to enter something here. Haha, just play it, thanks. Then your email address, which is, in this case, contact.vitaan.com. And which recording format would you like? Could be either blind or practiced. Then you have kind of a captcha here. And you click submit. There you go. The email address is private. No one can see it, but it is needed because an email will be sent and you have to click the link in your email to confirm the entry within 20 minutes. And once that's done, you have done it. Congrats! You will not see your submission right away. I first have to manually verify it, and then you will see it in the list here on the right with current submissions. So don't worry if you don't see it right away. I will be taking a look at it every day. And if I do not reject it, it will show up here. Now for the rules. A map should ideally be between 10 and 90 minutes. I don't mind long maps, but if every submission is a 3-hour magnum opus, I just won't have any time for other projects. And if a map is far too short, there isn't enough content for me to make a video about it. I must not already have an existing playthrough of the map on my channel, whether it's in a video or a stream. I will try my best to single segment any practice submissions, of course, but if it is really way too hard, then I will resort to using saves, if it's otherwise too grindy. If there is copyrighted music in your map, I will be forced to replace it with something else. This one's pretty obvious, only one submission per person. And most importantly, I have the full rights to reject a submission for whatever reason, whether it's too short, too long, it contains inappropriate content, anything. This will most likely not happen often, if at all, but it's important to mention. The submission deadline is the 1st of May 2026, so from the release of this video, you have exactly 2 months to either create, finish or simply submit a map. And then shortly after the deadline, I'll do a very quick live stream where I pick 20 random eligible submissions. Oh, and if it wasn't clear, you do not need to be a member to participate. I'm really excited to play whatever you come up with, so see you in a few months.